Hello, you mighty Reds. Each time people underestimate Liverpool Football Club, what happens? We prove them wrong. Liverpool have done it again. Nobody gave us a hope in hell, and they were saying, "Oh, due to Liverpool's injuries, we're gonna struggle against Leicester." Leicester didn't even do anything. Liverpool dominated with the makeshift centre backs and even midfield, and we still dominated the game. Liverpool won 3-0 against Leicester. Let's talk about these people. Let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. 3-0 to Liverpool, people. 3-0 to Liverpool. Are you happy just like me? Because a lot of people doubted us. A lot of people were saying Liverpool is going to struggle with that Van Dijk. It's going to struggle with that Salah. The names keep coming up, and people believe what they say. And what we normally do at Liverpool, we put it down their throat, and we won the game 3-0. Dominant performance, dominant from the back to the front. Can't argue with that actual display today. These players deserve all the credit they get in, and especially with the injuries we got. No excuses, don't get me wrong, no excuses from us, but the injuries we got are pretty heavy, and they are top players at the end of the day. They are the ones who got us to where we are. And putting Fabinho at the back is a no-brainer. Look at the performances he's producing. He had a hamstring injury. He came back and done a standing performance. What a display by Matip as well. I can't listen. I've been saying for a long time I love Matip. It's just his injuries, the things that get in my nerves about him. Because he could play one game and he'll be out for about 6 or 7. That's how Matip is. I don't know if he's made of glass or anything like that. But yeah, 3-0 to Liverpool. Dominant performance, and Patrice Evra, as always, having a dig at Liverpool when he's on Sky Sports. It's getting boring now, isn't it? Like, he keeps talking about Liverpool and having a dig at us. It's funny, like in the beginning, but you get bored of it now. Enough, mate. Just be neutral. You know what I mean? Enough of this stuff. You're not a player anymore. You're just an ex-player now. And give the credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? This team is doing an outstanding job. You're telling them to win the league by the next 3 years or something like that. But this team in such a short time have won the Champions League, have won the league, have won the World Club Championship. You know what I mean? What more do they have to prove to you that they are the best team? Just be quiet, Patrice Evra. But other than that, people, I'm not arguing with the performance. From front to back, we was outstanding. It's just with our team, no matter the personnel, we always perform. It's the manager. I don't know how he does it, but he's got that magic wand for some reason, and he can motivate anyone. He can motivate an actual mannequin, and mannequin will start walking and doing some crazy things. That's how good this manager is. Let's talk about the first goal from a corner. I think Milner crossed it in, and Evans headed it in his own goal, which is fantastic for us. Another ex-Man United player doing the job for us, and it was well deserved thinking about it, because we was like from the first half, like from like first minute to the 45th minute, we was dominating. We was like doing what we wanted to do, and nobody can stop us. That's how we was, and everybody was bragging about Leicester in the beginning of the game. Oh, they're gonna beat Liverpool today. They're gonna break that unbeaten home record and all that stuff. But we still got good players, people, and internationals. Even if it's under the 21s, they're still internationals. You know what I mean? And they're still quality players. And yeah, we kept on doing our own thing. The ball was launched to the left side by Young Jones towards Robertson. Robertson does what Robertson normally do. Crossed it in, curled it towards Jota, and Jota does what he normally does for Liverpool as well, and scores a goal. A nice header on the bottom corner. No chance for Schmeichels. Yes, Schmeichels. And that made the 2-0. Again, listen, we was just dominating the game, and I honestly can't remember Leicester having a clear chance in the game in the first half. It didn't look like they were doing anything. They were looking for Vardy a lot, but I think the two centre backs held their ground and they were doing outstanding at the same time. Like they dropped deep, but they didn't give him enough room for him to do what he normally does, run onto the ball. Because Alisson will come with his line. I mean, can you imagine like Vardy through and goal and a big guy like Alisson is coming towards you, take you out. So it doesn't really, it can't happen. It can't happen. So second half started, they started getting back to the game, Leicester, and they had their own chances. And I think there's a free kick outside the box. It was launched towards Vardy. I'm sure they said Vardy was offside. He was through on goal and Alisson saved it. And then he had another chance. I think he hit it over the crossbar. But I swear it was offside. I'm convinced. But listen, if that's the only chance, I'm happy with it. The game went on. They were still dominating. They had their possession. That's the problem with Liverpool sometimes. Like when we're 2 goals up, we just let the other teams in. We just relax. I know we've got to take our time and get our breath back and all that stuff. But sometimes you got to just keep the ball more. Like don't give it away unnecessarily. You know what I mean? Or if you're gonna give it away, launch it towards their goal. Because sometimes we was giving it away in front of our goal, and then they could have had a chance on another day and scored. So yeah, just things like that we've got to work on. But yeah, the game went on, and it was getting closer to the end, and then another corner happened. Milner crossed it in again, and then Mr. Firmino, who had a chance before the actual corner, scored finally. Everybody was saying he's finished, he's not going to do nothing. I thought he had an outstanding game. I don't know what people say about Firmino. The problem with Firmino ain't what he does on the pitch. It's the goal scoring that people complain about. Other than that, he performs in an outstanding way throughout the games. He drags defenders all over the place. He makes room for the other strikers, and that's how they get their goals. And like Salah said, he sacrifices his game for them. That's how they get that double figure goals. Yeah, so we made it 3-0. That's how the game finished, and it was outstanding. I can't argue with that. So let's talk about the goal. From the goalkeeper to the forward line. Goalkeeper didn't do much, but for what he had to do, he was outstanding. Let's talk about the right back, Milner. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was probably the man of the match. But I won't say that about Milner. But he was outstanding. For a 34-year-old, he's energetic. He's full of life, and I like that. And he captains the team throughout difficult situations as well. Joel Matip, what can I say, people? He's the second best centre back we've got at the club, and when he's playing on form, that's what you get. Fabinho, another outstanding performance. Didn't put a foot wrong. Done what he had to do. Another great game at centre back. I prefer him as a central midfielder, as a defensive midfielder. But if we have to go through this route to stay on top, by all means, I'm happy with it. Robertson, what a performance, man. The way he was running up and down, the way he was taking responsibility, the way he was shouting at the defense when they had to hold a high line and all that stuff. I can't fault the guy. He was immense today. They can't argue with that. And we move on to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum's an attacking midfielder, people. That's what they say. But he could play defensive midfield, he could play central midfield, he could play right midfield, left midfield. It doesn't really matter. He is an all-round player. If you want him in a certain place, he will do his best and he will outperform most people. What a performance by Wijnaldum today. Young Jones, in and out the game, but outstanding performance for his... I don't know if it's his first full game, but it was a full game. He's getting into the team now. He's understanding how the Premier League works, and in time he will gel properly with these players. And like with one touches and all that stuff. In time he will get there, and they will trust him more with the ball. He's a great player. He's a great little player. I hope he will come to his own eventually. He's a local lad as well, which makes us happy. I hope he comes to his own eventually, and then he will challenge for a starting lineup when everybody's fit. Keita, what a performance when he was playing. I felt sorry for the guy, especially when he got the hamstring. But other than that, you can't fault him. He was wicked today. I can't say anything other than that about Keita. Mane is Mane. I've always said it. Without Mane, Liverpool are nothing. We can be without Van Dijk. We could be without Salah. But when Mane is not in the team, you know something is missing, and there's no one pushing those defenders in the opposition. And he does it consistently in a consistent basis, and he doesn't get the credit he deserves. To me, probably at the moment, he's probably the best player in the world. Who can say? Everybody says Messi, but Messi doesn't play in this kind of leagues. I mean, Mane doesn't get the credit he deserves. Best player for me, by far, as always. Firmino, outstanding performance today. I'm not even gonna even if he didn't score, I thought he had a brilliant game. Jota is Jota, people. You know what I like about Jota? He just gets on with it. There's no like, I want to be this, I want to be that. I just want to play. That's it. That's all you get out of Jota, and he always scores goals. He's the future, people. He's 23. He's going to be an outstanding player in the future. He's probably going to replace one of those front three one day, and hopefully he stays for longevity and plays the way he's playing. Just no, like with freedom, no care. Just play the game, mate. And yeah, Nico Williams came on. I thought he was good. He just needs to work on his position and the way he gets rid of the ball sometimes, because sometimes he puts the defenders under pressure. But he'll get better with time. Origi done not much. Minamino didn't do much. They didn't have enough time on the pitch, but they're done all right. You can't really argue in their position. Listen, people, I can't have a man of the match. I think the whole team was man of the match. Even the coaching staff, the way they coached this team throughout obviously the break, and the way they got them up for this game, I'm impressed with that. Everybody's a man of the match. Other than that, let's talk about the title contenders. Everybody was talking about City being favourites for the league. Nah, I'm sorry, but you can't say that team that lost against Tottenham is going to be favourites for the Champions League and the league. Please don't tell me that. Look at the personnel, first of all, people. Look at the players they got. This is not David Silva. This is not Yaya Toure. This is not Vincent Kompany. This is not Fernandinho. This is not Aguero. This is the future for Man City. These players, they're not world class. And even De Bruyne looked ordinary yesterday. No, I'm sorry. I can't have that. I can't have Man City favourites for everything. It's either you're insulting the Liverpool name, or you're doing it like for fun. You know what I mean? Just saying Man City's favourite for everything. I'm sorry. The way they got dominated yesterday by Tottenham, it was well deserved. I'm telling you, because I don't think they're that good. And Tottenham, they'll be there and thereabouts. I don't think they're going to do much. They're just one injury away from really becoming irrelevant. Obviously, people are talking about Mourinho's back. Back to where? He still plays the same negative football. Nothing's changed with Mourinho. Yes, he beat City. But a lot of teams beat City. Leicester beat City 5-0. It's not nothing big. You know what I mean? So, it's just, we need to calm down with Tottenham at the moment. It's always they get the hype and then they always let people down. Enough about Tottenham. Chelsea, they need to gel. They need to gel. They've got a young team. Frank Lampard hasn't got the winning mentality yet, so in time he might get that one day, but they need to gel this season and then get used to each other and understand each other on the pitch, where to run, where to pass the ball. Well, you know what? We'll see against who they got there in the weekend, Tottenham. So we'll see in this game how far both teams have come. At least we'll prove to a lot of people how far they've come, and then we could judge them from there. I don't think anyone is gonna like challenge Liverpool. If Liverpool stay like the way they are at the moment, with the players we've got, the personnel we've got, and get the other players fit, I don't think anyone's gonna challenge us. I think we could run away with it again. But it's just down on Liverpool. How are they gonna perform? It's just out of them four teams. I don't see any other teams actually coming in. Forget Man United. Forget about Arsenal. People, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share, subscribe. As you can see above me, we're on road to 200. So please subscribe and help this channel. And Liverpool, yeah, 64 games unbeaten. They beat the old record set by Ray Clemence's team. Congratulations to Liverpool for the unbeaten home run. And rest in peace, Ray Clemence. That was for you today. I hope you enjoyed it from above. Because we all love you. We know what you've done for this club. You're our goalkeeper. You're not Tottenham's goalkeeper. You're our goalkeeper. You won 3 Champions Leagues for us and 5 league championships. This is our goalkeeper, not Tottenham's. Yeah. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon, people. Take care.